Hey guys, so after watching Chapter 3, I decided I'd do a Mandalorian Season 2 set ideas video, and this will be covering Chapters 9, 10, and 11, so episodes 1, 2, and 3 of Season 2, and then I'll get to 4, 5, and 6 later on, once those are released, and then 7 and 8. So obviously there will be spoilers in this video, so if you have not watched those episodes and don't want spoilers, then just don't watch this, because there will obviously be spoilers. So starting off with a figure I think a lot of us want is Cobb Vanth. So what would be a better set to put him in than his speeder, which is Anakin's pod racer. So here's my custom of it, and it's very basic. If they did it, I think they'd include Mando Speeder 2, as well as some other side builds, because even that is too small. But really you get Cobb Vanth and Mando the child and maybe a Tusken or something, and that could be included with something else. The Tusken camp is up next. Now this is based off the encounter on Tatooine, which is rumoured from 2021. That's what I made this set for, but it is a Season 2 set, and I think it will be quite cool. Another figure I think we'd want from Chapter 9 would be Boba Fett, but I don't know what set to put him in, so I just made a polybag of his figure, and I think this could go really well as a May 4th promo, and the only other thing I see him being in is like a minifigure with a book, because otherwise there's no set that really fits in him with Chapter 9 at least. So those are all the things that I sort of noticed with Chapter 9 that would make okay sets. Other than that, there's nothing really outstanding, so I say we'll move on to Chapter 10, starting off with the ambush, which would be a nice small set. It'll come with Mando the child, the swoop bike, and that trap that the people set, the aliens, so that'll be quite cool, but you know, it would have some unique figures I guess, but I think that could potentially be quite overpriced. So with Chapter 10 there's not really much great things, because not much happens in the episode of like unique vehicles and stuff, so there's not much potential sets in this, but the main one that definitely stands out would be a Krykna spider attack, and that would include, it would be similar to the Harry Potter sets and Lord of the Rings ones with massive spiders, and to have a massive spider, Frog Lady, Baby Yoda, some small spiders and Mando, so that would be quite cool, just a small $20 set with some nice minifigures and a cool massive spider. Then the only other thing I could think of from this episode would be an X-Wing. This would include Trapper Wolf I guess, and don't really know what other figures. His droid, don't really know. Nothing potential with that, considering we're already getting one in 2021. So yeah, that's with Chapter 10. But now we'll get into Chapter 11, which is new. So if you have not seen it, then skip past this part. But here are my thoughts on that episode. So the first one that's possible is that 8080 Walker thing that's repurposed and lifts the Razor Crest out. That's the first one, that'll be quite cool. Next one is the Quarren fishing boat, and that's my very small mock, but then I updated that, and I was going to release it, but then in the episode it's much larger than how I did it, so you can comment down below if you still want me to release that. But I think the most controversial set that could happen would be the Imperial Assault Carrier, and back in 2015 when this was first released, it was hated because of the TIE fighters and stuff. So this one they take the TIE fighters out because they don't need it, and they'd include like a Bo-Katan, a Mando, some stormtroopers and some officers. And to be honest, I like this set apart from its lack of interior space and the ties. So I mean, it could be quite cool, and you'd get a Bo-Katan, which I think if we got a Lego Bo-Katan, it would be the same as what it would be in Clone Wars Season 7, because it's the same armor, so that would be good to get. But those were my thoughts on those episodes and potential sets from that are likely or not. Other than that, there's nothing really that stands out, but I'll do another one of these videos after Chapter 12, 13 and 14 are released. However, that will be all for today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please remember to like and subscribe. That'll be all folks. Goodbye.